Alright, so first off, I wanted to show you the current state of things here. Got this machine back together with the Pandora's box in it. As you'll notice, the speakers are gone, but I did add a button here to cover up the hole. I've decided I'm going to keep the coin door in it. I'm just going to let him have it back, and as you can see here, we got it all wired back up. Got the Pandora's box installed. And so this is ready to go for my brother-in-law. I think he's going to be picking this up on Monday. So a couple cool things I got for the room was I got this neat little door hanger at Hobby Lobby. And I got a couple other really cool things, a couple cool tidbits for the room. As you can see, we are getting ready to take that shelf down. Also going to be moving all of this stuff up. The new game is 71 inches tall, which lands right about the middle of Pac-Man's mouth. That's going to be the height of it, so we need to move this shelf and those and that. And like I stated in my previous video, those are hardwired to a light switch, so no biggie. Just got to move them up, move the wiring up, and hopefully, I can't remember. It's been so long since I put them up. I'm not sure how big of a hole is going to be behind there, but getting ready to go ahead and put that up. I found a couple of cool new things at Hobby Lobby today. I found this really cool artwork right here. And I'm going to be putting that in place of the boombox sign up there. I think I'm going to make room for it up there. And I may put the boombox sign maybe here in place of this Beatles. I really like this, but I'm not sure it kind of goes with the theme of the room. So I might just take it and move it there. And also, what else? I got this really cool Sonic plushie. He's going to be hanging out in the room with us. My wife's favorite game is Sonic the Hedgehog, and when we saw this at Hobby Lobby, we just couldn't pass it up. They also have a Mario that I think I might be picking up sometime in the near future too, to kind of give this guy a little companion. But anywho, this came in the mail today, which I've been I ordered this at the same time as I ordered the arcade, and this finally shipped and showed up here today. This is from T-Stick Studios. It's a trackball spinner combo. This is a one connection solution for both a trackball and spinner. It's got an optical spinner that mounts up in a standard buttonhole, as you can see. And that comes with an extra disc. I guess the discs are what predicates the sensitivity of the trackball. So they give you two different types. I'm not sure how the two affect gameplay or not. I'll have to experiment around with that. It's comes with the hardware. Comes with a 2.5 inch trackball. It's not really big, but it's a perfect size for the control panel. It's not a huge control panel, so I wanted to get something that would work well. And the dip switch is down bottom. So focus this thing in. Will predicate what color this is. There's like 6 or 7 colors that you can have that trackball light up. It's not a color shift one, it's just a static color. So it does come with this huge pigtail, and I'm not sure what all these wires for. I know that the two of these are for, I believe these two are for connection to the spinner, and the rest of these won't be used. I think these would be for different applications, like possibly, I don't know, Raspberry Pi, or I don't know, I got to do some reading, but they are labeled. All the wires on here are labeled. It's really nice. So I think these might be for the buttons that came with it. It came with some HAP buttons, so I think that these might be for those buttons. Really cool buttons. They came with the kit. I wasn't aware that it was going to come with these, but it came with 3 HAP style buttons. You got a black one, a white one, and a red one that came with. So I think that's what these connections are for. I think they're for the buttons that came with it. This is the version 2 trackball and spinner. I have no experience with this company, nor do I have any experience with their products. I know that this is from Glenn's Retro Show, the guy who runs that YouTube channel. He's the one who's, I guess, I don't know if he's the one who engineered these products, but I know they're available through his T-Sticks website. So that came today. I was really happy that it did, because its other alternative date would have been Monday, and you know, probably going to get this arcade machine tomorrow. And so the first thing I really want to concentrate on is going to be the control panel, because I'm doing all the wiring from scratch, all the harnesses from scratch, and so I'm going to spend quite a bit of time making that look real pretty and getting that wired up. So that's about it. I got everything like kind of slewing around this room, so I'm going to get started with removing this stuff and just see what kind of mess I'm going to have behind this stuff once I move it. So I will get back with you once I'm done. All right, so it's been a couple hours and I got everything moved and did a lot of shifting things around. I went ahead and moved all of that up. Took a measurement at 71 and kind of moved that shelf a little bit higher than 71 so that the arcade game will fit. I've got a couple of small holes here. The machine is 31 inches wide, so I think it's going to cover these holes. Fortunately, where the wires were for the Pac-Man characters ended up behind the shelf up top there, behind these little corbels here and here, and then the other one is up above the shelf where you can't see it, so I'm not really concerned about it right now. Eventually I will probably repaint this room or do something else. I was thinking about doing like a brick wallpaper across this back wall here. I'm thinking that would look pretty cool. But I did move some things around. I put the Tetris plaque up here along with the Pac-Man. I moved that from the location where that Beatles thing is. I just kind of flip-flopped the two so that one's a little more visible. Back down there above that black boom box was that arcade plaque. It was kind of invisible in its original spot, so I decided to move it so it's a little more visible. And then I took the boom box. Well, actually, first off, I took that arcade sign and moved it up a little bit to get it out of the way. The Tetris used to be right there. Moved it out of there because the arcade would probably block it. Went ahead and hung that up. Kind of moved it over, centered it with this display case, and I put Amidar right there in the center. And moved. I had a Fortnite little arcade machine, just a little statuette arcade machine. It was in the box, so I went ahead and took it out, and I'm displaying it here. It's pretty cool. It doesn't do anything. It's just for looks. I am a avid Fortnite player, so my son gifted that to me. He's also into Fortnite. He actually got me into playing Fortnite. First and only game I've ever played online with other people. And I tell you what, don't start it unless you want to be addicted to it, because I tell you what, it is a very addictive gameplay. The rewards keep coming back, so you can kind of earn rewards as you go through and play. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this Burger Time marquee. My brother-in-law gave me this. It's an original Burger Time marquee, and I'm planning on hanging it somewhere. I don't know. Got room above the Centipede banner. Got room above the Tempest banner, but I don't want to kind of off-center things. I'm kind of a symmetrical kind of guy, and I like things to make sense, and I like things to be symmetrical, so I wouldn't want to put one above one of these banners and not have anything above the other. Just wouldn't look right to me. I used to have wacky packages in here, and I went ahead and exchanged those out for some Donkey Kong, some vintage Donkey Kong sticker cards. And so went ahead and did that a while back, probably 2 videos ago. Still got my Beastie Boys right where it was. It's actually covering a hole. I've got so many holes in these walls. I'm like trying to shift things around to cover all the holes, and I think I've done a pretty good job of it so far. But that's where it's going right there. So still waiting for it. It still hasn't arrived. I did get a package from Amazon today, which includes the rest of the hardware I'm going to be using for the machine, for the build. I went ahead and got some PCB standoffs. I'll use these at work too. These are kind of handy to have in my line of work. Went ahead and bought a package of nylon ties or type cable clamps, so that I can clamp up all the wires on the control panel and wherever else monitor wires. I'm gonna make sure everything's clamped and secure to the cabinet nicely. I got this flat power surge protector to go in the cabinet. The surge strip, it's got 4 USBs on it and 8 outlets, 4 on the top and 2 on one side and 2 on the other. It's real compact. It'll fit nicely in the cabinet. I think eventually I'm going to put a UPS battery back up in there because of the computer, to kind of keep it powered in the event we have a power loss or whatever. I did also buy these for the marquee. They're super duper bright. They can be linked together. Came in a pack of 2. I'll link all this stuff below in the description. These are great, and I think they only cost me like, gosh, I want to say less than $20 for the pair, and they're so bright. I was going to link them together. They have on both sides, they have connections, and they give you a link cable to go between the two if you chose to use both of them, and then they give you 2 of these cords with the switch on off switch on them. So these this is how you would basically plug one of them in, and if you were going to plug them in individually, it comes with 2 of these switches, and then it comes with these, and it comes with the mounting brackets that just snap it into place. I'll show you what that looks like. I think I'm only going to need one of these. I might put the other one in the garage. So these are all things that came today. The GRS LED trackball with spinner, that's in there. I did find out that these wires were for the HAP style buttons that it came with. I might or might not make use of these. I'm not drilled out for those buttons, so I don't know if I want to drill any more holes in the cabinet. I did also get some spade connectors, crimpers, a wire kit. All 18 gauge wire is going to be for the control panels. I've got yellow, black, green, red, white, and blue. So it's 20 feet per roll on this here set. Also got this on Amazon, fairly inexpensive. Good if you're going to be putting in your own control panel and wiring it up yourself with custom lengths of wire, which is what I want to do to keep everything neat and tidy. I don't want any kind of spools or any kind of bundles inside of the cabinet. I want everything point to point. I did put PCB standoffs on this here iPack, so that's going to get mounted either below the control panel or on the control panel, depending on how much space I've got. Will predicate where that's going to land. I've not got the cabinet yet, so I really can't plan too much. I mean, I got all the hardware that I know I'm going to need, so once it arrives I can get to work. And I think the first order of events is going to be wiring up the control panel, because it's really gonna take some time to do that and make it really look nice. And I really want it to turn out professional, kind of like what I do at work. I am a low voltage technician by trade. I work on audio video systems, security systems, closed circuit TV, and I kind of pride myself on doing a good wiring job, which with that was not the case. I'm ashamed at the job that I did on that, and partially due to the fact that I bought these kits, these wire kits, and they come in predetermined lengths, and you know, it just becomes a spaghetti mess because, you know, the buttons don't ever always line up with the length of cable, and so you have a bunch of leftover cable, especially in a control panel that size, how small it is and how close all the buttons and controls are together. It looks like a spaghetti mess. I kind of threw this back together for my brother-in-law. It's all wired and tested. As you can see, it is a little bit cleaner. It is a JAMA harness, so the JAMA harness basically wires directly to all the buttons. And so the reason why this one's got so many wires in it is because you've got power wires on each button as well for the illumination, and then these joysticks are illuminated too. So when this turns on, the joystick tops are illuminated, as well as these buttons. So this is pretty much ready to go to its new home. My brother-in-law is probably going to pick it up on Monday. And that's about it. So I am still waiting. I don't have any faith it's going to arrive today, but this will be probably a 2-dayer. When it arrives tomorrow, I guess I'll fire up the camera again. We'll do an unboxing, and I'll do a kind of, I don't know if I'm going to do a fully detailed build video, because I really want to concentrate on doing a good job, and you know, trying to film myself and work on a cabinet is just going to make it that much, make it take that much longer. So anyhow, I've got all my tools in here. I'm ready to go. So just waiting on the machine to arrive. So hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. I don't think it's going to come tonight. It's 7:25. It's still saying that it should be here today, but I have my doubts. But if it does, great. I'll be excited about it, but I'm not going to get myself excited about it. I'm just going to plan on tomorrow anyway. It's getting kind of late in the day to start messing around anyways, and plus I've been working on this room for the past couple hours, just rearranging and getting everything in place and ready. So anyhow, this will do it for now. I will get back with you